Hello, CALIFEST community. Happy to be with you and to share poems from Come Drink from My Cup, the musings of an East Harlem poet. This collection of poetry published posthumously was written by my brother, Damon Chandler. Damon was a poet, an actor, and a stand-up comedian who used written and performance art to reclaim his soul, I like to say. Having joined the Marines at the tender age of 17, he struggled for years to overcome the PTSD that he suffered as a Vietnam veteran. Damon says of his poetry, "I hope you'll enjoy these poems. Like wine, life can be bittersweet. So come, drink from my cup. Take a small sip and swallow slowly. Let it trickle down deep into your soul." I'm going to read an early poem, Reminisce. What is a man but a boy grown tall? His mind and body mature and strong. In each man's life, fond memories linger on of happier times long since gone. Days, times, and faces, events he retraces to look back upon and smile. Oh, to be a boy again for a while. Forgetting the pressures and hardships of life, to grasp at something it seems he lost overnight. A tear-filled eye he hides from all. What is a man but a boy grown tall? This is Fools of War. At the youthful age of 17, I raised my right hand high and took the oath to become a Marine, gung-ho and semper fi. We were wide-eyed boys who had left our toys of childhood days gone by. We thought we were men with a foolish yen to do battle and even to die. Day after day, that was the way we were programmed in the Corps. When our training was through, there were very few who weren't ready to go to war. If we had only known what awaited us 10,000 miles away, the glory we sought would soon be fought, and what a price we'd have to pay. Because it wasn't very long before the glory had gone and taps began to play. Once again, we were boys who cowed at the noise as we looked where our buddies lay. Unlike John Wayne, who died again and again, our dead would rise no more. Theirs was no act, but the brutal fact of death in a useless war. Damon, as I said, was a comedian, and he liked to marry his poetry with comedy and his comedy with poetry. Children should also be heard. In a supermarket while shopping, the mother had become irate at her daughter who just wouldn't shut up. The day was long and it was getting late. "I don't want to hear one more word. If I do, you'll stay in your room." And so the little girl zipped up her mouth. But the mother would soon sing a different tune. For while she was busy shopping, she failed to see the man who was rifling through her pocketbook with his slippery, skillful hand. The daughter did make an attempt to speak to make her mother aware. "Didn't I tell you to close your mouth?" So the girl could only stare. When they reached the checkout line to pay, you could say mother was at a loss. There was a rude and painful awakening. There's a cost to be the boss. The child does have a lot to learn, to grow wings and soar like a bird. But once in a while, put this in your file. Children should also be heard. And this is 60 seconds from the section on living and dying. If a life is but a minute in the vastness of space and time, not a second should ever be wasted. To do so, a terrible crime. Life is dear and precious, a blink of an eye on earth. So let us fulfill every step we take to get 60 seconds worth. Come Drink from My Cup can be found in our CALIFEST virtual bookstore. Thanks for listening.